Is that a holocron? Or datacron? Whatever it is? Yeah. Datacron. I bet it is. Yes, it is. That's a datacron. Now, datacrons give you a permanent stat boost, but they're usually in places that are hard to get to. You usually have to go up and around. It's usually not just a, oh, go straight to it type thing. I'm just kind of looking around. I'm almost certain I'm going to have to... Sweet! You discovered a wall. Level up. You were the smartest Sith in the army. I will probably need to finish a sentence in order to sound coherent. From the looks of it, yeah, I'm going to need to go down here and around to the right to grab that datacron. I actually found a few in the beta. I mean, they're not ridiculously hard to get to, but you actually do have to kind of think about it a little bit. So most people won't actually find them without YouTube videos, is what I'm saying. Crowd control! Takes me back to my EQ 1 days when I played Enchanter. Ah, those were the days. The days that I don't ever want to go back to. Wait. Okay, yeah. I turn them in back at the main base. I don't turn them in to the dude who gave me the quest. Which makes sense because I wasn't collecting them for him. Is this a strong? Yes, it is. Let's go ahead and kill him. Oh, and I haven't bothered putting on my own self-buff this whole time because I'm incredibly dumb. My own buff gives me strength, aim, willpower, and cunning increase by 5%, and elemental damage reduction and internal damage reduction by 10%. Yeah, duh. I'm dumb. So let's clear these guys out. And I'm really only using Whirlwind because I find it amusing. I don't really need to. Again, that Whirlwind becomes much more useful later on once you become an actual Sage at level 10. Alright, so we see that datacron is up there, but we can't get to it here unless we can exploit our way up there, which we would never do unless we could actually do it. And then we would. If you look, you can see there's actually a flat plane up here. So the way you actually get to it is down here and around. So we'll just have to remember that. I like the random animal noises and whatnot down here. And it seems like just these groups, these packs are just randomly grouped together. Like I thought these were going to aggro, but it was these way over here. I did want to turn the music back up a little bit. You actually get the old epic music when you fight Strongs or higher. So let's go see if we can't get that Datacron right now. I think Datacron is the correct term. Oh, there's a quest. Holopad.
Sergeant Garrus. Turns out the rumors were true. Some of the sentries we lost down here aren't dead. They lost their minds, just like the Acolytes. Doesn't mean we're going to have any easier a time getting the research supplies back, though. The crates are secured with multi-locks. If we're going to open these things without frying the contents, we need to get all the sentries' code cylinders back. Is an option. The men aren't keen to take down their old comrades, but we'll do what we can. Once we have the code cylinders, we'll crack open the supply crates and get back. Tavon out.
Okay. Just a second. Alright. Berserk Trooper. Like the anime. We're just skipping a lot of this for now. My only goal right now is just to get that holocron. And we're going to go back, turn the quest in. Yep. This looks like this is it. This is actually a pretty darn easy one. Yeah, Datacron. You have located a Datacron, an ancient technology once used by the Infinite Empire that can improve your natural attributes. The Datacron will improve for a single purpose, to improve one's willpower. Once one is still active, used to improve your willpower. Once used, you will no longer be able to access its power. Willpower +2. Nice. You can feel the increased power coursing through your body. Perhaps there are more to be found. You also get a codex entry that talks about the Alaskan conflicts. Yes, I realize it doesn't say Alaskan conflicts. What's really nice too is if you go to your planets under your codex, it will actually show you at actually maybe they took that out. It used to tell you somewhere how many Datacrons. Oh, there it is. Well, it tells you how many total Datacrons you found, but it used to tell you how many Datacrons you found on that planet. Oh well, it might tell you somewhere else. I'll have to check into it. I don't want to bore you guys with trying to figure out nuances. Sorry for you guys who just came in. I just found the Datacron. But it was, like I say, it was not a very hard one to find, so. Which doesn't really mean much. What's sad is most people will be like, oh my god, I need videos to tell me where the Datacrons are. Because nobody can actually be bothered anymore to look for that crap. I think it's neat that they put them in, just as a fun little side thing. And like I say, they're definitely not difficult to find at all.
Ah, more bone marrow samples. Lord Renning will be pleased. You may go.
Dark Acolyte's gloves. It's another quest from Lord Renning. That's the guy we got the bone marrow for, I think. Whoa.
I'd heard we were evaluating alien competency to be Sith. How fascinating to finally meet a test subject. I trust the sight of a messy operating table doesn't disturb you?
Nothing
The
disturbs
path
me.
to power is not for the faint-hearted.
You remind me of myself at your age. This used to be a Tukata, the hound-like creatures infesting Korriban's tombs. On the surface, nothing special. But I alone can see this creature is an expression of pure dark side energy. Aggression made manifest.
Amazing. How did you learn that?
The Force told me so. It speaks to me. The Force is alive. It expresses its will in the physical world. This Tukata was one such form.
Where do you get all this free time?
You judge me, yet have no understanding of my work. I've dissected hundreds of Tukata, forging a direct connection to the dark side. Each beast I examine advances me toward perfect unity. I now stand at a new frontier, but find myself thwarted. My most perfect specimen, a Tukata mutant, escaped to the tombs before I could analyze it.
Life is rough, but at least it's interesting.
You don't understand. I've lost a vital key to unlocking the dark side's true essence. You acolytes delve those tombs on your trials. You could hunt that Tukata for me and retrieve its perfect brain. My apprentice, Melora, saw which tomb the mutant beast fled into. Find out what she knows, assist me, and you will be rewarded.
Why not send your apprentice to recover this beast?
She's more suited to the laboratory than the tombs. She lacks your fire, I'm afraid. Ask Melora where to seek the Tukata, and return to me when you have its brain.
Alright, let's talk to Melora.
Seeking Lord Renning's lost pet, are you? Don't waste your time. That fool's research is pointless.
How did you discover this?
My master is insane. Wasn't it obvious when you spoke to him? Renning deludes the Dark Council into believing he's advancing Sith knowledge. The truth is, he wastes the Empire's time and resources dissecting mindless animals. But if his experiments were discredited, he would be banished, and I would be rewarded.
You're just scheming to get rid of your master.
I have a greater destiny than serving as a research assistant in this pathetic excuse for a laboratory. Look, just a minor alteration to the mutant Tukata's brain would allow me to reveal my master as a fraud. Bring me the brain before delivering it to Lord Renning, and I'll make it worth your while.
I'm sure there's some way we could work this out.
Perfect. Then we have an agreement. The mutant Tukata escaped to the tomb of Mark of Ragnos. It's much larger than the others, so it's easy to spot. Return to me with the brain before you see Lord Renning, and I'll take care of the rest.
Alrighty. Oh. Over here is a taxi location we have not discovered yet. Theoretically. Is it underground? Oh, it's above me. Huh. The opposite of underground. And Divine Point. We'll go ahead and grab that. Grab the taxi.
Travel route is confirmed.
Alright. Do a barrel roll and head out. Alright, looking at our quests. What? There's still some UI bugs I see. If you run into a UI bug, you can hit Control U to go make your UI go away, and hit Control U again, and that'll usually fix it. See, now it's fixed. So let's do the cylinder quest first. There's one cylinder over here. we need to kill any of these crazed guys that we see as well. Alright, there's the cylinder. We're gonna kill this psychotic... Actually, we're gonna lift up this psychotic officer. Just for the hell of it. And that whirlwind does break if they take any damage. Looks like we have another cylinder to the northeast. So we'll go ahead and knock that out. It's enough electricity for everybody. Don't worry about it, kids. Wait for the canister to respawn. I really don't like this color thing they do when you're seething. That looks very odd. Oh, there it is. Let's see what the next one is. So we're to the west. To the west, to the west. To the west, to the west. Alright, so we're good with the side quest of killing the berserkers, so now we just need to grab the canisters. But I always still like to kill enemies that I see in the way just because it's efficient. There's another canister. Guys to kill. That guy was still alive for some bizarre reason. Alright, now we can go north. By the way, is the video smooth for you guys watching the stream? It's looking, I mean, it looks smooth for me, but just want to make sure it's fine for you. Tomb of Marka Ragnos. And I'm not going to be reading any of the codex on the stream or on the Let's Play. If you are interested, you should get the game. Or play it when it goes live. I realize some of you guys are watching this because you haven't got into the early release thing, but not everybody wants to sit there and listen to me read codex. In fact, most people don't want to sit there and listen to me read codex, I'm sure. Alright. This is the one for, yep, this is the one for the creepy knowledge guy. Is that what you guys are seeing too? Where it's cutting in and cutting out, cutting in, cutting out? If so, what I might do is just drop the quality down. Ha! Good timing for a level. So yeah, is anybody else watching the stream, watching it, is it cutting in and out constantly? What the hell? How is that out of range? And obviously this is the, this is actually the class quest where we have to get the holocron, not the one where we have to get the brain. Yeah, I'm thinking about upgrading my Comcast package to get better uploads. This thing is, it's like a $50 difference, so yeah, it's pretty huge. Alright, let's check this out. The holocron's monument bears the mark of many hundreds of unsuccessful attempts to pry it open. Meditate on the dark side.
The power of the dark side is in me.
Ooh. Sounds like a porno. The monument shudders and the beast rushes in and attacks. The monument remains unopened. Offer blood to it.
Perhaps a little blood will satiate you.
Nothing happens. The monument remains unopened. Meditate on the light
Perhaps
side.
calm is necessary.
Nothing happens. Shoot lightning at it.
Just open, damn it.
The monument shudders and then opens, revealing the holocron. Well, that was easy. The monument shudders and then opens. Oh, same thing. Yeah, even the $50 upgrade would not bring me up to 50 meg upload. 50 meg, or like $80 a month, would bring me up to, I want to say, like 15-ish upload. I mean, it would get me like 50 meg down, I think, but it was like 15 burst upload, so it wouldn't even be 15 sustained up. I'm thinking it'd be probably 10 sustained up, but 10 up is pretty damn big, because right now I've got about two sustained up, which, I mean, you think should be enough, but it seems to fluctuate around, realistically, around 1.5 to 2. Oh, 50 down. Right. Yeah, I think the $80 plan is 50 down and 50 down burst and 50 up burst. We're just talking about packages and whatnot. But yeah, I mean, I'd like to update, because they would also allow me to update or upload my upload the Let's Plays faster, which would be nice. But like I see, a $50 difference is pretty hefty. By the way, can you guys in the stream hear me, like when we're actually battling and all that crap is going on? Because I've got my headphones on and it's pretty damn loud, and I'm trying not to start screaming when that happens, because if I start screaming, then it's ridiculously loud, and it's just better to, in that case, to just turn all the sounds down. But at the same time, I want you to be able to hear the game sound as well. Dog science, science, science. In my creation. Alright. Sounds good. Okay, good. Raging Toccata. Alright, good. Collect a plump chlorslor slug. Chlorslug larva as bait. What is that? That's just a strong. That's fine. I'm sure this is going to cause... Come on. Nah, you know what? Man, there's a bunch of those.